Alright everybody, since I get so many requests for this, I'm going to just shoot a video on it because I have so many people asking me every time I make a Mavic Mini video, where did I get that phone holder? So I got the top 3 phone holders here that I use, and I'm going to show you each one of them. Just stay tuned. Alright everybody, I'm going to show you these phone holders for the Mavic Mini. And the first one we're going to sport up here is the Polar Pro, which is extremely difficult to find. This is the one I use a lot. This is actually the Polar Pro phone holder for the Spark. But the Spark and the Mini have the exact same dimensions on the controller. Okay, so you would just slip it on there like that and snap it on there like that. Then you got your cable, which goes over here. Now, I picked up one of these cables on Amazon because I didn't like that little short one, because you have to have a longer cable if you're going to use this, but you want to get one of these kind that have the little L shape for the micro USB, so that just fits right in there. This is the cable I use all the time. This cable was about $7 or something like that. And then I has the lightning end for me. So but if you were using the, the Android, you'd get one with the micro USB or the USB-C connector on there, whatever. But anyway, the phone fits right in here. It holds big phones, it'll hold the, iPhone 11 Pro, iPhone 8, Galaxy 8 and all that. It'll fit all of them in there. It's a pretty decent size. Then there's quarter 20 screws on here if you want to mount something. One on there, and I think there's one on the side too. There is some threaded holes there, so, but I don't use them. But now I found a link for this one because it's impossible to find, but I did find a place called Cloud City Drones that has them for $29.99. It's a real nice one because you can use it on the Spark and the Mini. But they regularly would sell for $24.99, but you can't never find them. I got this actually at Best Buy when I bought the Spark. So there's that one. This is a nice one right here. Very nice. And it has the, the dual usage too. Because these Polar Pro, they make these for the Mavic Pro and the Mavic Air, which I have them too. But they won't fit on the Mini controller because they're too big. Because the Mavic Pro has the screen in there, so the top of the right here for the Mavic Pro and the Mini, it's thicker right here going across the face. So the part here won't lock in there. But I'm sure, you could modify, maybe do some grinding and all that, but I'm not grinding on these expensive transmitters, so we're just going to let that one go. So the next one I got here is this Skyreet. This is a nice one too, but I will tell you it's a little bit heavier. This is made out of iron right here. So this is steel and it's heavy, and it's got the little hole here, but it'll hold a tablet too. It's pretty big and it's got a pretty strong spring in there. It goes out to 12 inches. This will hold a 12-inch device all the way to a 4-inch to a 12-inch. And the way you mount that is you just slide that in here. You open this up because, we all know what, everybody hated this thing here, right? Okay, this thing sucked. This actually was the worst thing that DJI ever designed, was this phone holder. And it just astounds me that they actually kept it for this many years. So it looks like with the Mavic Air 2, they're finally going to pitch this thing out and get rid of. This was always so awkward to try and get a phone in here. And it never looked, it was always like cockeyed this way or cockeyed that way. And it was always, it sucked, man. I mean, this thing was an absolutely horrible design. But I'm like shocked that it lasted all these years, and all the way back from the, the original Mavic Pro, all the way through all these other Spark, Mavic Air, Mavic Pro 2, all these, it lasted, but I don't know why, because it was horrible. Anyway, so this one just slides right in there. Just like it would be if you were putting the phone in here. You just put this in there. Right there like that. Now, let me tell you what's good about this one, and I used this one today twice actually. This one lets you be able to use the dish, okay? Because these other ones, like this one that I'm going to show you in a minute, you can't put the dish on. This is the only one that lets you use the dish. And now this one you can use with any one of the quadcopters, the Mavic Pro, Mavic Air, the Spark, Mavic Mini. You can use that and use these dishes with all of those. And I think it goes on this way, because I used this today, and let me tell you, man, it does a great job with the Spark. And I used it on the Mavic Air last week. I didn't even post the videos yet, but it worked great with the Mavic Air too. So you would just hook that like that. And I'm going to try it on the Mini. I haven't tried it yet on the Mini. But there it is like that. But this Skyreach one is the only one that'll work with the dish. So think about that if you're looking at it. And this is comfortable too. I mean, it's a little bit heavy because that's made out of steel. And then there's a hole there for the wire to come up through if you have the thing going underneath there. You know, you can wiggle the wire up through there. You can't do it with this because this is an L one, but any one of the other ones, it's just a straight, it'll go right through there. So yeah, it looks good. Like I said, it's a little bit heavy, but you know, just suck it up and deal with it. You know, it's just one of them deals. And anyway, that one retails for, let me get my paper, $23.99, and it's currently available. So that one is currently available. So let me get this out of here. Once that gets wedged up in there, it's kind of difficult to get out of there. And now you got this one, which is another one of these universal ones, which I kind of like this one too. This one's a lot lighter here. This one just slides right over there like that. And this fits right over all of them. Mavic Pro, Mavic Air, you know, Spark, all of them. And then you just snap it in there like that. Like that. And that also holds the tablet too. So there you go. And that one is actually called the Power Extra. I'll put a link in there, but it's not available right now. But you know, you can look around. You can look around on eBay too. This is just on Amazon. I looked on Amazon first for all of them because that's where I bought them, except for the Polar Pro I bought at Best Buy. But the Power Extra and the Skyreach I bought on Amazon, but now only the Skyreach's left, and the Polar Pro one is over at that Cloud City Drones. So, but this one works just like the other ones, and it has that little opening there. See that right there? For the Mavic Pro and the Mavic Air and the Spark, where you would have to plug the phone in right there, and would go through there and then around to the side here or over there. And these have that little spin thing, so you can spin it whatever way you want. You know, you could loosen this nut and then spin it up or spin it sideways, whichever way you want. And it has a little set screws here where you can tip it back or forward, you know, however you like it, you know, however it's more comfortable for you. So that's the way you can use it. I've used this one time. It's pretty comfortable to use. So, but like I said, every time I make a video with the Mavic Mini, I get questions, you know, people leaving comments, oh, where'd you get that? Or what is that? And all that stuff. Because they know how much this sucks. You know, they know that this thing sucks hard. It sucks real hard. So, yeah. This is what you want. This is the stuff you want right here. All right, guys. There you go. The phone holder. I told 2 people, because I had 2 comments in a row today about this. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to make a video. Okay? So, and maybe that'll just stop all that nonsense. All right, guys. Have a nice day.